Hi, it's Jarrod Bramble, partner at Cutcher Neale, and this morning I bring to you our federal budget summary. Now, with the federal election only a couple of months away, it was no surprise to see a budget filled with announcements that will appeal to voters, such as cost of living relief payments, tax cuts, improved parental leave, small business incentives, and investing in healthcare and essential services. While super was largely untouched, there were several proposed changes to both individual and business taxation. Overall, the government is continuing its path to economic recovery through creating job opportunities and spending on large infrastructure projects and encouraging business investment. The outlook for real GDP has strengthened, with growth forecast to be 4.25% in 2022 and 3.5% in 2023 and 2.5% in 2024. So some pretty impressive stats there. Low and middle income earners will receive a $420 cost of living offset, which will increase the offset to $1,500 for singles and $3,000 for couple. Of course, it'll be means tested. Pensioners and concession card holders will receive a $250 one-off payment made in April 2022. There is a temporary fuel excise relief of 22 cents per litre for 6 months, clearly aimed at the hip pocket of voters. The skills and training boost applies from the 29th of March for small and medium-sized businesses, and they will be able to deduct an additional 20% of expenditure. That is a $120 deduction for $100 spent on eligible external training courses provided to their employees. Technology and investment boost is in much the same way, with an additional 20% of eligible expenditure. And today might be the day to start looking at Xero for cloud accounting software with that 20% increase in tax deduction. Interestingly, super tinkering has not occurred, with the only real change of the extension of the 50% reduction in minimum pension requirements for those in pension drawdown phase in their super funds. Noting that there are many super changes that are already set to come into play from 1 July 2022. The budget has announced a further $468 million for aged care over 5 years, building on the $17.7 billion investment from last year's budget. There is an additional $458 million for COVID-19 response package and $546 million in 2023 to extend the temporary MBS pathology items for COVID testing and detection. There is $248 million for 2022 for the extension of the GP-led respiratory clinics program to manage and diagnose COVID-19 cases. There's another $20 million over 2 years for the extension to the temporary telehealth Medicare benefit schedule for services to support the management of COVID-19. There's another $230 million strengthening primary care over 5 years, including $56 million for primary health networks to commission after-hours services. The government will provide another $224 million over 4 years to improve access to health services and support doctors delivering primary care in rural and remote Australia. The government has also executed an agreement with Moderna to establish sovereign mRNA vaccine manufacturing capability in collaboration with the Victorian government. There are a raft of other measures that are contained within the link below. All in all, it's a budget about winning an election. Thank you.